Hi guys, hi everyone, hi my everything. I hope you guys are good and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to our channel. If you are new to this channel, igama lami nguZinhle Wakazondi. Welcome to the family and please do not forget to hit the subscribe button because you can't be watching and not subscribing. Why? Why? Okay guys, so today I am doing another story time. This is actually my second story time. So yeah guys, I hope you guys will enjoy this story time. I'll be sharing another past, and I feel like I should make a disclaimer ukuthi guys, I am making this story time simply because I think it's good for you guys to know ukuthi where I'm coming from relationship wise. Before I became a wife, I was a girlfriend, and how was my experience as a girlfriend and what's not. It's not that ngikhumbula impilo yami yakudala, like no, hell no, but I'm just sharing my past with you so that you can understand ukuthi as much as you see me now happily married, I went through like a lot. When I say a lot, I mean a lot. So that is one of the reasons why I am shooting the story time. So without me wasting any of your time, let's get into the story time. Okay guys, I am really not good with the years. Like remembering the years and the time and everything, I am really not good. And I think ukuzala kakhulu has like destroyed my memory in a way. But yeah, so guys, this was back when I was 18. Yeah, when I was 18. Okay, so when I was 18, I met this guy. Okay, I'm trying to like bring myself, like I'm trying to memorize, like I'm trying to like remember all the stuff that's happened so that I can be able to like share everything with you. So anyway, I met this guy. We met at church. Okay, cool. So we are going to name the guy Uplayer because he was a keyboard player. So okay, I met this guy back at church and he eventually became a family friend. We started talking, we started visiting us, we started like doing prayers together, like Bible studies together. It was me and my mom, my sister and my brother. Yeah, so he used to come with his friends. We used to like sing and what's not. He was just a normal person. Eskhonzana, cool, fun, sharp. I can't really remember ukuthi how we started like talking on BBM, but the guy approached me on BBM and he was like, uh, wow. And the guy was like, listen bruh, God has spoken to me and he has showed me ukuthi when you are going to be my wife. And at that time, honestly, I can't remember what was going on in my mind, but I didn't like I had no problem. I saw no problem. Like I was like, oh okay, cool, who am I to like deny izinto zaNkulunkulu? Who am I to like go against God's wishes for me and for this guy right here? So why would I question him? Yeah. And it went on and on. I don't know why I'm skipping this part. Let me just like, so when he said that, I believed him guys. I really like believed him. And at that time of my life, I was into Christianity and like I was young and I didn't understand uNkulunkulu as much as I understand him now. Yabo. So I can safely say I was still naive when it came to Christianity and God and the Bible and everything that involved God. So I was still naive. So whatever you like give to me and to say it's from God, at that time I would like grab it with both hands and believe you. Yabo. So that's how I believed the guy. And it made me fall in love with him, because I thought maybe, not even maybe, I thought he was like from God. Like I really believed that. So okay, cool, we started dating. Okay, we started dating, and our relationship, when it began, it was a Christian dating a Christian. We had boundaries. We would not like have sex, we would not kiss, but he would come by my house and see me. And yeah, it was just that relationship for the first, I think, 3 months or 4 months. Okay, eventually Uplayer said to me, he thinks it's time we move our relationship to the next level, yabo, and which was kissing. Okay, cool, I had no problem. But at the back of my mind, I knew what I will. Where is this going? Because he should be like talking about lobolas and stuff, and that was a red flag that I like ignored. Like, why are we talking about kissing? Because the law of the church was like no dating. If you want to like be in a relationship with someone, you must firstly speak to the pastor, the elders of the church. You know, if you call you know how it goes. So I was scared to ask him anyway. I was like, okay, fine. I was deep in love. Like everything he did was like, da, yabonje. I didn't question everything he did or what he said. Okay, cool. We dated and we kissed. It didn't like happen like almost every day, because we would go to church on Monday, Wednesday, sometimes Friday, and Sunday. I was also part of a worship team, so we would have a day where we like practice for the Sunday service. Okay, okay, cool. Kube right ke, we dating, we kissing, and saqhubeka nje relationship. He told his father had a position in church, so Player told his father that we are dating. Funny enough, his father didn't have a problem, and that guy liked me so much. And then he told his mom, and his mom was like, guys, you know what you're wrong, you're not supposed to be doing that. And we knew what that doesn't allow us to date. Yabo. So anyway, we do not listen to abantu abadala, so we continued dating anyway. So our relationship like got so like serious in a way yoguti he introduced me to most of his family members, yabo. I would go and visit his mom. Like he had a stepmom and a mom. Okay, fine. I used to visit his biological mom, and he introduced me to his sisters, to his like relatives. Nje, it got so serious. Nje. Everything was happening so quick. One thing about my life, I think I finished school in 2009. I think from 2011 till 2014, everything was happening so fast. Like there were so many lessons I learned, there were so many experiences, there were so many things I went through. So yeah. So okay, cool, we are continuing dating. There is no sign of him like telling me, okay, next month I'm going to your house as promised, I am going to pay lobola for you as promised. Okay, cool, fine, I didn't mind that. I get he got a job and he started working. I was so happy for him because I was also working at that time. I was so happy for him, and I was like, I started working when I was 19. So we dated when I was 18, and then I started working when I was 19. So he first got the job, and then I got the job as well. I was happy for him, like nje. But But Joe guy, he was so immature. Like even his dad used to complain about him and ask me to speak to him because like I was matured. I know, as much as I was naive, but I was matured. Like Megatoli Maliji, you wouldn't know what he does. He eventually moved out of his father's place, and that's when like everything, like, oh my gosh. So he moved out of his father's house and he rented a room which was not far from my home and his house, because our house were like few miles, not even a few miles, like I don't even know what is a mile, how many miles is a mile, how many kilometers or whatever, but he was not far from my house. Okay, fine. Excuse the noise, guys, there's a car outside. So as I was saying, you know, when you're deeply in love with someone, you keep going back to them, yeah. So that's how deep our love was. He was like so irresponsible guy. He would like get his salary, he would ask me for imali yokugibela at that time. I think the reason why I stayed during those times is because at the back of my mind I held on to his promise ukuthi he is going to pay lobola for me, and I held on to him saying God showed him me as his wife. So already after he said those words, I was like, I am the wife already. Like he needs to make it official, but me, I'm a wife. God said I'm a wife. God showed him I'm the wife, so I am the wife. So I need to represent myself. I need to act as a wife. See, hi, fine. So I like like, you know, as a wife you persevere. But I was patient with the guy anyway. So okay, we're in a kissing level. One day he asked me to visit him, and he told me that he's got stuff for me, so I need to come and visit him. I can't really remember but he asked me to visit him. Okay, fine. I get there, we chill, we're watching movies. Remember now, he is like renting a room. I got there, we sat, we were like enjoying ourselves, and we started kissing, and then one thing led to another, and the guy took my eye. And I am not blaming him. Like honestly, genuinely, I'm not blaming him. I think, as I said before, because he told me that God showed him me, so even if I lose my virginity to this guy, vele at the end of the day he is going to marry me, yabo. So even after he broke my virginity, he still said, like, it was chill, like, bruh, you're my wife, yabo. Hi, go baba zalwane. Hi, okay, fine. So you know, go to umuntu as a woman, umuntu who broke your virginity, you like, oh my gosh, this is really the one. Like, we are not gonna break up. I gave him something that is precious, and obviously he is going to treat me like I'm precious, you know. Hi. The relationship continued for a few months until the guy started like fooling around. By fooling around, I mean he started having female friends at church. He started ignoring me. He was not giving me the same attention that he used to give me, and we used to fight a lot. In a way which I became a toxic girlfriend. Like I just want to put it out there and admit it. Ukuthi the love that I had for him became toxic because I felt like he doesn't love me anymore. He just wanted to use me, and it became so toxic in a way. Ukuthi I remember this one day he was visiting his mom, and he went without me, and we had plans that day. And then he phoned and said to me, listen bruh, I'm not coming back today. My mom is asking me to sleep over, so I'll come back tomorrow. Like, I was so hurt, I was so angry at him. I said to him, but you know what, we had plans, and I demanded him to come back. That's how toxic we were. Like, I used to like demand things from him, like his love, his attention and stuff. So I got like we argued on the phone, and he dropped the phone. He dropped the call. Ay, kwaba uyisusile. Kwaba uyisusile uguy, kwaba uyisusile. And excuse me, and it drove me crazy ukuthi about this guy udlala ngami. Like, I've sacrificed so much for this guy, and why is he doing this to me? So because I had a spare key to his room that he was renting, I went there and I called him and I said to him, you know what, if you do not come back, I am going to burn your clothes. And it was like, you can do it, I don't care. That's how our relationship was. Like, don't I see any relationship, guys, to be honest. It wasn't a relationship. I knew it. I think he knew it. It's just that he didn't wanna let me go, and I didn't wanna let him go. So I took Umentshisi, guys. I am not proud of what I did, and I still regret it till today. Well, partly because that guy broke my heart and broke my virginity. Like, how can you do that to me? Like, so I told Umentshisi, guys, I liked his suit. I burnt it inside the house. I closed the door before I did the ceremony, the burning ceremony. I burnt his suit, and before nje ishe yonke, I just ngafaka amanzi ngacima, yabo. Hi, and I called him and I told him ukuthi sengenza ukuthi nokuthi. He didn't care, guys. Like, I was fighting so much for this. I was fighting so much for this guy's attention in a way ukuthi I lost myself. Like, I completely lost myself. I lost myself ngalendlela le. I told myself ukuthi never will I ever let someone push me to that point ukuthi where I feel like I cannot survive without them. So yeah, after that he apologized and I also apologized. We continued dating. So a guy would like ignore me. Fast forward to a relationship, we're still in a relationship. It's still toxic as F. So okay, we like going on and off. We're dating, we're not dating. We're dating, we're not dating. Yabon on and off. But I loved the guy, and I believed Tuguti, I am going to be his wife. Yabon. Hi, okay, fine. We're going on and off. During those on and off, the guy started cheating on me. Like, he did cheat before, but bringing a rising him bam. Oh no, his friend told me, his friend like wanted to date me, like he had feelings for me. That's what he said. Like, I know he was lying, nigga was lying. So he said to me, bruh, ungadlali lona, this one is cheating on you with this girl, this one is like this and then that, and everything he said was true, guys. Everything he said was true, and it made sense to why was he behaving the way he was behaving. So like, when I confronted him, obviously he denied everything. He denied, and he apologized. What did he say he was apologizing for? but he was apologizing for, like, because I said to him, I know you're cheating because of 1 2 3, and he apologized for those 1 2 3, and we were cool, guy. I feel so stupid. I feel so stupid. Okay, fine, girl. I player was continuing playing me like his keyboard at church. He was playing me, fooling around, playing me keyboard nje mina ngiyadlala, and I'm singing his tune at the same time. I'm singing his tune like the keyboard yasenkonzweni, like izinto ezidlula kuzona asizideserve at all. Hi, okay, fine. We siqhubana nama on and off when wabona load shedding. On off. It got to a point where I continued losing myself. I would like do the wife duties. I would cook for the guy. I would clean for the guy. I would wash his clothes. I would clean his room. Like, I would buy him stuff. If he doesn't have food to eat, I would buy it. Oh, Maliam. That's umfana wasesontweni. Hi, I would buy him like I would take care of him. I remember on his birthday, I bought him a coat and a shirt. Lapho yena uguy wangithengelani angikhumbuli nakani, yazi mingithi angikhumbuli. Hi, shame. So when he would get sick, when he was sick, I would skip work and like take care of him the whole freaking night. Like wayehlala gule, and I would like skip work and lie to my parents and saying ngisebenza overtime. Like ngumfazi, umendo wami ngubambe kanje. Ngubambe kanje umendo wami. Ngubambile ngithi nje Thixo. Ngulomfu wesifazane kohlaniphile ozakhelayo umendo. Ngubambe kanje umendo wami. Hi, ngize ngibe senkingeni even at work. Like, I remember I was called into the office ukuthi no, sisi, your performance is dropping, and it's either you shape up or ship out, but something along those lines. And you guys, that was the like on and off, and I can't really remember what really happened that pushed me to like ask God, please God, take me out. I had like a wake-up call. I can't really remember, guys, but I think the more he was hitting me, the more I was like realizing no, this is not from God. This guy is playing me like his keyboard at church. And those minor things, like, I think as a woman, izinto ziyenzeka, you persevere, but during those persevering periods, you like taking something from it, like some strength ukuthi no, you can feel it ukuthi you give peace. Hi, you can take away something that will like be like a light bulb lighting in your conscious or whatever, wherever, ukuthi no, man, you don't deserve this, and you choose to ignore that saying or feeling or whatever. You choose to ignore it just because you are in love. Your feelings are overpowering your judgment. It's like you can't think straight, but there is a voice at the back of your mind, I think it's your conscious or somewhere, that tells you, no, this is not a relationship. You do not deserve what is happening to you right now. But because you love that person, you end up staying, yabo, because your feelings are like overpowering your judgment, overpowering your conscious, overpowering yourself, yabo. So at some point, when a person says I'm immune to abuse, it's not because they are immune to abuse, they're not feeling the pain anymore, just that they have trained, that person have trained their mind ukuthi this is okay, yabo, because you love that person. Like uthando has become abuse itself, yabo. So I was so deep in pain and disappointments and anger, yabo nje. And I slowly tried to drift away from everything because the pain was too much for me. The pain was too much for me, and that's when I prayed. I said to God, you know what? I've seen and I know this relationship is definitely not from you. You cannot say you have plans for me to prosper, but I'm not prospering at all. Instead, the opposite is happening. I'm in pain. Yabonje. Even in my life, I feel like I'm not growing as a person, yabo. So eventually, I prayed, and I started to let go. I started to let go and let God. So yeah, guys, this is a story time about me being played by Mr. Player, the piano man himself. So guys, fast forwarding, I think it was last year or 2020, I heard from my brother who said, did you hear that your ex is gay? I was like, what? And he said to me, Aibo, the ex is gay. I was like, there is absolutely no way, because after we broke up, he dated my friend, like my best friend. That girl was my best friend, like my best friend. So when we broke up, he dated my best friend. And guys, ngathi ayishayela isitembu sokugcina enhlizweni, ngathi wayethatha ummese wakhe. Futhi that guy was not actually sent from uNkulunkulu. Soze uNkulunkulu angisendele umuntu ozongenza kanje. I think that guy was sent from Satan. Like, there is no way. So guys, I remember this, we already had broken up, sasihluken, but I heard that he is dating my best friend. And one day, him and my best friend came home, and they sat me down and told me, Guti, we just wanted to let you know, Guti, we are dating. Lapo, they were wearing matching outfits. It was a Sunday. Lapo, shuthi kahle kahle, the best friend is now the wife. The best friend is now taking my position. Twasibaxolela abakwazi abakwenzayo, but wow. So yeah, and then my brother told me that he's gay, and I've seen him a couple of times. At first I was so angry at him because he put me through a lot. I know I didn't mention everything, but he did put me through a lot. I nearly lost my job because of him. I lost my virginity, and I lost myself just because of him. So I was still angry at him. And when I met my husband, I completely, when I say completely, I completely buried him and everything that had to do with him, because I don't want to lie to you guys, it was so hard to get out of that relationship. It was so hard. It was freaking hard, because I was hurting. First heartbreak, Well, guys, let me explain to you what if first heartbreaking. They take your heart, they give it to someone. No, they don't. You take your heart, you give it to someone. And I won't take it. And the heart is here. So you're giving it to someone. You're trusting them with your heart. You're trusting them with this precious cargo here. And then they take it. They take it, and then first they play around with the heart. And the heart here, it's moving. It's moving. The motion is like this, and then it comes like this and like this and like this, and then they take it, and then they smash it on the floor, and then they take it, they put it on the chopping board, and then they take the sharpest knife, and then they chop it like this. They chop it, 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 they chop it. Abakaqedi, they're not done. He's not done. They fry it like this in a pan. They fry your heart, they fry your heart, and then they eat your heart. That is heartbreak. By Hitlis, you are correct, and you are watching the whole time. You are watching, like you are seeing everything like being done to you, and you're feeling the pain. You're feeling everything. You're feeling everything. So yeah, that is how I view heartbreak, guys. At the time, that's how I viewed it. But one thing about life goes on, guys. Life goes on. Life doesn't wait for you to get over the person. It goes on. Like, it goes on, guys, and you have to move on with the pain. You move on, and you seek strength from God, because the next person will not give you strength. Your next partner will not give you strength. The only person who can give you strength is your Creator, which is God. As much as I'm happily married right now, so life went on. I moved on. I forgave him. I forgave myself. And I prayed, like, if there's something that genuinely helped me with my heartbreak, guys, I prayed, and I cried. I allowed myself to feel each and every pain, in each and every emotion, every corner where the pain was sitting. I went there and I grabbed the pain. I felt it, and I allowed God to help me, guys. That is how I got over the guy. And yep, that is the end of the story time. I hope you guys did enjoy it, and please do not forget to subscribe. I will see you on my next video. It is me giving out blessings and love. Bye.